Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully we get more people as the show goes on. Well, my name is the Magic Man, C.J. Diamond. I'd like to welcome you here for the show tonight, last show of the evening. I will be back on tomorrow afternoon at 4:15, and that'll be my last show, but there will be 3 other magicians over the next couple of days. Well, first thing I need to do is exactly tell you what magic is. Now, pay attention, because this is kind of tricky. Magic is thinking you're seeing something you're not really seeing, because if you're really seeing what such was seeing, you wouldn't be seeing what I want you to see. You see? I'll slow it down and explain it. Magic is thinking you're seeing something you're really not seeing. For instance, what do you think you're seeing right here? You think you're seeing a handkerchief, correct? A red handkerchief. That's what you think you're seeing, but watch very carefully. All I have to do is place that red handkerchief, or what you think is a red handkerchief, into the hand, just like that. Watch, because what I'm going to try to do is make that vanish right before your very eyes. I will bring it back, though, because I don't want you guys to worry about it. There's the hanky right there. Now remember, I am wearing short sleeves. No place for the handkerchief to go except into the hands. Watch one more time as the handkerchief appears to vanish. But it didn't really ever there to begin with. Does that make any sense to you? That's exactly what magic is. I'm going to show you another different way by doing one of my favorite tricks. We'll do this one kind of first because the wind is blowing and it's kind of blowing the handkerchiefs. Now this handkerchief is a solid piece of silk. There is no hole in the middle. I also have this solid silver coin right here. Now I want you to watch the coin because I'm going to place it underneath the handkerchief just like this. Now you don't have to take my word for it. No, no, no. I can show you the coin is still under the handkerchief. Now watch very carefully. You'll notice that the coin is in the middle of the handkerchief, far away from the edges, far away from the hems. Watch very carefully. All I'm going to do is kind of give this a rub, give it a tug, give it a pull, and hopefully what's going to happen is that coin will actually melt through the center of the handkerchief. Watch. Right through the center of the handkerchief goes the solid coin. And the beautiful thing is there's still no hole in the center of the hanky. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to show you something with a newspaper right here. Now, a newspaper can carry a lot of things. There's a lot of things in a newspaper. There's news. There's sports. There's weather. There's my favorite, and that is the comic strips. Well, this piece of paper has everything in it but one thing. The one thing this piece of paper needs is some water. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, this water right here, if you put it in the paper, normally what's going to happen? It's going to get the paper wet. So what I'm going to try to do is pour the water in here. Watch very carefully. You see the water going into the newspaper just like that. I'm going to put it all in there. There we go. Now, one thing you'll notice is that there is no water coming out. It's still there. There it is right there. You can actually feel it in there. But if I make a little magical wave just like that and just like that, I can actually make that water vanish from inside the newspaper. Now I want you to watch very, very carefully because I'm going to go and do something very dangerous here. I'm going to turn this newspaper on its side. Now remember, the water went in the top of the newspaper, but if I turn this newspaper all the way over, still no water escapes from the newspaper. Now we'll bring that water back because I don't want you to think maybe it was absorbed into the newspaper. Watch very carefully as I show you all the water back out of the newspaper. Thank you. The wind is rather high tonight. And this is acting just like a sail. Oh. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I need a volunteer from the studio audience to come up and help me. He was the first one with his hands in the air, so step on up here, my friend. Well, you can bring it up and share. That's fine. I'm thirsty, too. Come on up here, right over here. Tell me your name. Huh? Riley, that is correct. Now, Riley, come on over here. Don't be afraid. Right there under the big sandbag. Okay, now. He's still looking through. Where's the sandbag? Okay, Riley, what I have here is a coloring book. How old are you, my friend? 8. So you're still in the coloring age group, aren't you? You still like to color? Dude, I'm 50 and I still like to color, okay? Trust me, there's going to be years you're going to say, I don't like to color, but you're lying every single time. Now watch very carefully. We've got this coloring book. It's in need of coloring. Riley, what I want you to do is take your crayons out of your pocket and we're going to color the book. Go ahead, take your crayons out of your pocket. Right out of your... You don't have pockets, let alone crayons. Okay. You didn't bring your crayons, did you? That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I'll tell you what, I didn't bring any crayons, but I brought the next best thing. Let me find it real quick in here. I know I've got it. I haven't lost it. Here it is. It's in here somewhere. Now I'm finding everything. There it is. Every magician needs a magic wand. Now, Riley, this is a very old, very valuable magic wand. I don't want you to let anything happen to it, okay? You with me? So be very careful. Go ahead and take the magic wand. Now, what Riley and I are going to do is... What? Riley, no! No. I told you this was an antique. It was given to me by an old Chinese magician. His name was Fu Ling Yu. Fu Ling Yu. That's his name. So, oh, it's okay. It's okay. You got to be very careful with this thing, okay? It's kind of tricky. So, Riley, one more time. Go ahead and take the magic wand. Now, what we're going to do is Riley and I... Don't tell me he did it again. I asked you not to tell me that. Riley, no. Remember, old wand, very valuable, fooling you, all that stuff. Maybe you're holding it from the wrong end. Go ahead and hold it from this end for me, Riley. Hold it from that end. You got it? You got it? You got it? He ain't got it. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that up. That's okay. Your hand is just fine. So remember, we've got this coloring book. It needs coloring. So Riley, what I want you to do is wave your hand over the book. And just like magic, watch very carefully, ladies and gentlemen, Riley has colored each and every picture in the book. Give Riley a great big hand. You've even stayed in the lines. You've been practicing. Now, I've got another show tomorrow, as I said, and I've got to have this book back the way it was. So I want you to wave your hand, take those colors out, so all we have left are the pictures. Go ahead, wave your hand over there just like that. Now, as Riley's waving his hand, you done? No. You got to be very careful. You don't want to wave your hand too long. You wave your hand too long, what you might actually... Way to go, Riley. Oh. That'll be $14.95. Oh my goodness, Riley. I'll tell you what, we can fix this. We can fix this. I read this in the book just in case this happened. Riley, wave your hand briefly over the book. Wave your hand briefly. Briefly. Wave it briefly. Briefly. Wave it briefly. That means stop. Thank you. Let's see how he did. Give Riley a great big round of applause, everybody. He has brought those pictures back. Riley, thank you for your help. I do appreciate that. Another big hand for Riley, everybody. Now, I got a lot of stuff up here. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do next that won't blow away. There, stay. One thing that every magician that's played the fair so far this year has done is different versions of the same trick. We've all done something where we cut a rope in half and put it back together again. Well, I have my own version of this, so I hope you enjoy this. First of all, we need for this trick a piece of rope. A nice long piece of yellow rope in this particular case. Now, each and every piece of rope has three distinct characteristics. On one end of this piece of rope is an end. On the other end of this piece of rope is another end. And somewhere between these two ends we have... You guys aren't going to help me at all, are you? The middle. That's right, the middle. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and bring the middle up just like that. I'm going to take the scissors and I'm going to cut the rope. Now these are real scissors. This is real rope. And this is a real cut just like that. Now I'm going to show you two equal pieces of rope. They worked out just fine up here. Two equal Did I mention that it was very windy out here today, so the wind messed me up? You guys aren't buying that, are you? Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and put the piece of rope back together. We're going to start all over again. I'm going to go ahead and tie the two ends together this time, just like this. So now we have a ring of rope, unbroken ring of rope tied with a knot. I'm going to go ahead and find the middle of that piece of rope, and I'm going to cut it one more time again. Watch very, very carefully as I cut the rope. Now watch very carefully. I'll even show you. I cut the rope just like that. Now, put those up. And the knot is in the center of the rope. Now, I will admit, sometimes this part of the trick does mess up from time to time. Sometimes, for instance, that knot will end up way down there. Now, there's a problem with the knot being way down there, and that is that it is not in the middle of the rope. Sometimes it will end up way down there. Once again, this is bad, very, very bad. It must be in the center of the rope. With the knot in the center of the rope, what I can do is actually pull that knot all the way off the end, showing you once again a nice, long, strong piece of rope. Thank you very much. Now, I'll tell you what, I need to get a volunteer up here. This time, I'm going to use that lovely young lady right there. Would you like to come up here and help me? Give her a big round of applause, everybody, as she makes her way up here. Hi there, what is your name? Huh? Lorelei. That was my name when I was a little girl. It was. Now, I was never a little girl, Lorelei. You don't believe that, do you? I was never a good. Now, Lorelei, I have 3 handkerchiefs. I have 1 green one, and I have 2 orange ones. Now, what we're going to do with the green and the orange handkerchiefs, we're going to do a trick. That's yellow, that's purple, and that's purple. I knew that. Just making sure you're not colorblind, little girl. No, you're right. This is yellow, purple, and purple. Hold on to the yellow one for me. Don't let it blow away, because you'll have to chase it, and that's bad. I'm going to go ahead and tie these 2 together. Now, remember just a minute ago, I taught you how to tie a knot using the rope. We're going to do the exact same thing, tying these 2 purple handkerchiefs together, just like that. Lorelei, what I'd like you to do is hold your hand out just like this. Very good. I'm going to put the knot into your hand. I want you to close your hand very tight. And I want you to hold those 2 handkerchiefs right there. Are you with me? Don't let them go anywhere. Don't let them blow away. Don't let the boogeyman take them, okay? Just right there. That's what I need. Now, I also have this. This is what we get in the business. Can you hold this with the other hand? Thank you very much. This is what we call in the business a bag on a stick. It's a very technical term, bag on a stick. It is empty. There's a zipper at the bottom. As a matter of fact, I can show you with the zipper open, there is absolutely nothing in my bag on a stick. Now, Lorelei, what I would like you to do is place that yellow handkerchief inside the bag, just like that. Now, you did put it in, right? Now, I want to make sure that you understand Lorelei is not working with me. She does not know what's going to happen. So go ahead, pull that handkerchief out, show everybody that it's still there, wave it in the air over your head. Just wait, just, what? What do you mean I saw her put it in there? Lorelei, you did put that in, didn't you? Here, pull it out again. Show them where it's at. See, there it is right there. Why couldn't you use it? One more time, Lorelei. Put that back in there. We'll go to somebody else. Maybe he's been drinking too much. Go ahead. Pull that out. Wave it in the... Oh, my goodness. Lorelei, one more time. Right out of there. Pull it out. Wave it. There it is. What's wrong with you people? One more time, Lorelei. In the bag. We'll go back to this first kid. Go ahead. One more time. Pull it out. Wave it in the air. Lorelei, these people are not helping me out at all. Go ahead, pull it out of the bag, show them where it's at. As she waves that handkerchief in the air, the yellow handkerchief. No, pull it out, Lorelei. Wave it in the air. As she waves the yellow... What? What'd you do? Well, it's not there now. Well, what happened to it? Hey, hold those up. Were you holding those up the whole time? They never left anybody's view? They were there the whole time, yes? Watch this. Go ahead and let go, Lorelei. Check this out as the yellow handkerchief is now tied between the two purple ones. Give Lorelei a great big hand, everybody. She did a fantastic job. Good job, Lorelei.
Good job.
Put that away before it blows away. I'll tell you what, I am going to do something now. I need 2 volunteers from the audience. I'll use the young lady in the green back there. She had to look and see what color she was wearing. What am I wearing today? Green, good, good. Well, you're there with her. Come on up here. Jump on up here. Don't hurt yourself. I don't have insurance. Thank you. One more time. There you go. We couldn't afford stairs. This is not Copperfield, folks. I'm telling you. What is your name? That's a likely story. And your name? Sure. Becca? Your parents couldn't afford an RE in front of it? Just Becca. That's all you got. Okay, Mom and Dad, we'll let that slide. Okay, so we have Morgan and Becca. I'm terrible with names, so you'll be Fred and you be Sam, okay? No, you're Morgan, you're Becca. Now, I'm going to give Becca the first choice of which envelope she wants, A or B. Which one did you like, A or B? Okay, which one do you want? B. There you go. Okay, don't open it. That's a surprise. Okay, Morgan, you get a choice between envelope A and envelope A. Which one would you like, envelope A or envelope A? Very good choice. Now, since Becca got the first choice of envelopes, Morgan, you get the first choice of cards. Inside this envelope are 4, count them, 4 cards. Inside this envelope, Becca, are 4, count them, 4 cards. Morgan. Not yet. She's a little excited about this. I'm glad, because I've never done this right. Okay, Morgan, there are 4 queens. Do you know what the 4 queens are? There are hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades. Are you with me? Hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades. Or spades, clubs, hearts, diamonds. Or hearts, clubs, spades, diamonds. There's a whole bunch of different ways of putting that. You've got to think of just one. Don't say it out loud. Just think of one of the 4 queens. You got it? You have one in your mind. Diamonds, clubs, hearts, spades, one of those. Good deal. Now, all you need to tell us, are you thinking of a red queen or a black queen? Which one? Red. She is thinking of a red queen. That means, Becky, you have to think of one of the 2 black queens. That's either spades or clubs. Your choice. Think of it. Don't say it out loud. So, Morgan is thinking of a red queen. Becca is thinking of a black queen. Now, they've had 3 choices all through here. She chose the first envelope. She chose the first suit. She chose the second suit. This could have gone any number of ways. Now, what I'm going to do is the red queen you're thinking of, I'm going to take out of her envelope and turn it over and put it into your envelope. That means you now have 5 cards. So I'm going to take the card, the queen that Becca was thinking of, turn it over and put it back into her envelope. Do you guys believe that I've done what I just said I was going to do? I like them already. Okay, so Morgan, what queen were you thinking of? Heart. Queen of Hearts. Now remember, she chose envelope A. Well, she didn't have any choice, but she still chose envelope A. She thought she had 4 queens to think of. She thought of the Queen of Hearts. I want you to watch this very, very carefully. Stand right up here where you can see it, right there. As I take out 4 red cards, you will notice that the Queen of Hearts is backwards in the deck. Now, I took it out of her envelope. You remember that? Just so happens the cards in her envelope have blue on the back. So you chose the only red queen heart with the blue back. Big hand for Morgan, everybody. We're halfway there. Now remember, Becca, I told you that I took the red queen, the red card out of her deck. It was a queen of what? Clubs, wasn't it? Was it the queen of clubs? Watch very carefully as I spread the cards to show you. The queen of clubs is the only card that's turned face up in this pack, and it is red on the back. How about a big hand for both Morgan and Becca, everybody? They did a great, great job. Thank you, ladies. Now I have one more trick, and I'm gonna need a person up here, but I need somebody big and strong. Big and strong. You add your hand up. Come on, this is this guy right here. Let's give him a big hand, everybody. Turn around. Eastern versus Western. This young man comes from a place so poor they could not even afford names for their teams. Just Eastern versus Western. If you do not have a good sense of direction, you are in bad shape. Okay, what is your name? Huh? Riley? One more time. Rylan. Rylan? Rylan. Okay. Where are you from, Rylan? Washington? Wash who? Washburn. I'm sorry. You need to speak up. Okay, take the rope, Rylan. Now what I want you to do is tie that around my wrist. Just go ahead and tie it around my wrist. Now, here's what's going to happen. Rylan is going to tie that rope around my wrist. Not too tight, because I need to use the hands later. So go ahead and wrap that rope around there. Go ahead and tie a nice tight knot. We've done the knot several times. This time you're doing it. That's good. One more time. No, we don't need to, yeah, you're not going to stop me long enough to do a loop. There we go. Now, it doesn't really matter if this is tight or not. You can see that it is wrapped and tied around my wrist. I'm not going to take it off. I don't have to. Now, there's another piece of red rope over there, Rylan. If you'll go ahead and get it, I'll keep these up here where everybody can see. I'm not doing anything tricky. Okay. Put one in through my arms. Through my arms. There we go. And hold on to both ends. Just like that. Now, as you can see, I am now linked in both of these pieces of rope. Watch very, very carefully. Now, Rylan, what I want you to do is hold the rope. Don't pull on it because I don't want you to dislocate my shoulders. I'm not Houdini. I can't put them back in. So go ahead and hold on to the rope. Hold on to the rope. I'm going to test it to make sure you're holding on. Are you holding on? It's very important. Now, you'll notice it's still tied around my wrist. This rope is still around. Now, watch very carefully. Do you believe that I can get out of this predicament? You do? How about you? Oops, sorry about that. How about you over here? Do you believe that I could get out of that predicament if I really wanted to? You believe that? I guess I can. Anyway, everybody, how about a big hand for Rylan for helping me out? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. We get... No, that's okay. I'll get out. Get. This is embarrassing. Anyway, folks, I am the Magic Man, CJ Diamond. Wait. Before you go, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I want to see just how well you guys are paying attention. What I would like for you to do is hold your hands out just like this. Very good. Come on, you too. I know.
Oh, we're too hip for that. We're too cool. We're not going to do that.
Yes, you are. Everybody hold your hands out just like this. Now, follow, do exactly what I do. Here we go. Very good. So far, so far. Back out again. Very good. One more time. Back out. And, no! You weren't paying attention. One more time. Back out. In, out, in. There we go. Just like that. Faster, faster, faster. Thank you, everyone. I am the Magic Man, CJ Diamond. I am from the Peoria Magicians Assembly. We are a magic club here in Peoria. We meet the third Monday of every month at the Schnucks Community Room at Schnucks Grocery Store in the Metro Center on University Avenue. I will be back at 4:15 tomorrow afternoon. Thank you all very much.